Lucky number 13.
The evilest of finales of Doom 64. Today we're finishing up the lost levels. There's 2 regular levels left and 1 fun level. I just recorded these like 2 weeks ago because this level is a monster, and it's one of the only like Doom 64 levels that I actively don't look forward to playing. It's not a bad level, it's just enormous and probably the hardest level in the game.
It already starts off as a bit of a fucker.
Right. And sorry if I look like I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is actually the first time I played Doom 64 on my new computer, so all my settings got reset, so I have to stop and fix them every now and again.
Oh yeah, you recorded most of this game on your old computer.
Yeah, and then I had to move 50 gigs of video footage via MediaFire to my new computer, and it was a bunch of fun.
No, I love the throttled downloads. It's great.
It literally took about 24 hours to do, like, the whole thing.
Sounds miserable.
I need to check and see if my account has sped up downloads. Because I'm paying for my account. I damn well better.
Yeah. Then again, you pay for internet in general, and sometimes it just lets you down.
That is true.
Sometimes it'd be like that. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Powerful quote from a baseball player whose name I completely forgot.
There aren't that many. I'm sure you could figure it out.
Yeah, you can count them on one hand.
Baseball players who've said anything worthwhile.
Well, they really had fun with the arachnotrons, didn't they?
Yeah. I feel like Night Dive really likes the spiders.
Spiders are cool.
They are.
Nah.
Most of them aren't dangerous.
Little spiders I could deal with. If a spider is bigger than the size of, like, a dime, I'm gonna burn my house down.
I hold a shaky alliance with spiders.
Fight, yeah.
I leave them alone, but if they come near me, they die.
Well, then you should play more Doom. I know you're very experienced with Doom yourself, but just keep playing it.
Not enough. Play it more
Yeah.
until you like spiders better.
I will make...
No!
I have an extraordinarily basic understanding of Doom level creators. I'll just make a big Arachnotron exclusive slaughter map for you.
Or a map shaped like a spider.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have nothing against house spiders. They're lovely people. As long as they don't come near me.
As long as they're not robots that shoot plasma bolt.
I mean, yeah, but the same can be said of most things, really.
Dogs, gerbils, neighbors.
Not dogs. Dogs are always good. Dogs are the best of us.
This area, yeah, it's such an ass. It is an ever-expanding ass. Not like that. It changes a lot. One of the things you have to do is raise a bridge to get over to that opening in the wall that we were just fighting in. That's where the Mancubus was. And then something else happens once you start teleporting back to that little platform we were standing on again. And it's just not... It ain't cool. This level is so uncool. Like, that's the best way to describe it.
Man, it does look like there's a lot of lava, true.
Luckily, the lava doesn't hurt. This is just blood. You can walk through that all day. It's okay. It's just gross. Do you think there's anything that just straight up grosses Doom Guy out? We're in deep thought of this subject.
Yeah, because I'm wondering. After everything he's been through, if he's not emotionally dead, maybe just like mysterious stains on the carpet.
Where the hell did that come from?
Wine stains are what truly disgust Doom Guy.
I mean, he walks into his house with blood on his feet all the time. If he sees something and it's not blood, he's like, what the fuck is that? Did Daisy piss on the carpet again?
It's fine because his armor is fucking hydrophobic, but that carpet is not. You can't just wash it out of the carpet. Those white stains will never come out.
Get a red carpet.
There you go.
Oh, it's genius.
It hides the bloodstains and is quite sexy.
Except it's just a weird dark spot at that point.
Here, I'm showing you a cheat way to get to the secret, too. If you just use that bridge and touch one of these buttons, you're supposed to, like, do this in order, like in a particular order to get here. There are more pillars you're supposed to press the button of and then hop on to the next one. But if you touch it from the bridge, you can skip a bunch of them. Makes it much simpler to get that Berserk secret.
Not that there was anything you could really use it on.
Nope. Sorry, I let the cat out. He's a dick.
Because he's gone berserk.
Oh god, he's punching me with his little paws. Oh, here's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Oh!
Fuck you!
Damn, the Revenant balls are so accurate in this game.
They home really aggressively.
Alright, I'm safe. Oh.
Rather, you saved.
Alright, let's do this again. This totally didn't take 5 tries that I edited out. God damn, what a dick that thing is!
It's so aggressive.
It's far more aggressive than the Revenant missiles in Doom 2.
That's in basically any other game.
It's weird because in PlayStation Doom, they nerfed the Revenant like really a lot. Their fireballs move so slow and they turn so slow in PlayStation Doom. So I guess they like overcompensated now since the Revenant himself is not here.
Just the denizens of hell turning to every revenant they know and saying, "See, this is what it's like when you're not here."
Cries with a blank skeleton expression.
That Kako had a new experience and didn't know what to think of it.
I appreciate the corpse pile you have going there on the bridge.
This Nightmare Imp is taking all of my ammo, and it really shouldn't be. Now this part is... This is the most maze-like the Lost Levels gets, I feel. Like, it's just these, like, hallways and a blood pit to walk around in, but it's still pretty hard to find out exactly where to go, and I gotta admit I luck out by turning a few good corners here and there. Plus, as you can tell by the constant stream of enemies we're running into and my health, I hope this accurately portrays how difficult this level is. It doesn't help that I'm out of practice, but still.
You know, in my brain, I always forget the distinction between Barons of Hell and Hell Knights.
I somehow always remember, maybe just because that's the kind of thing that my brain just remembers in things I like. I remember these little details.
I understand there's a title difference, because there's also the Hell Vassal and the Hell Lord. And I understand this. There's also the Hell Duke.
I was about to say, what the hell Duke?
Depending upon where you are, there's also the Hell Marquis.
That's just a sign.
The Hell Chevalier. The Hell Yay.
The Viscount of Hell.
I just imagine a Hell Duke just looks like Duke Ire from Fire Emblem with his, like, balding head and mustache.
Very schlubby demons.
There needs to be more of them. Like that. I was about to say the heavy weapon dude, the chain gunner from Doom 2 is a bit schlubby, but... Well, I tried to use the infinitely tall chainsaw to actually kill the cacodemon from down here, but that did not work. Yeah, I was about to say that the chain gunner from Doom 2 is a bit schlubby, but I guess he's more buff.
He's kind of like Kingpin. Probably a lot of muscle, looks like fat though.
Kingpin from
Spider-Man / Daredevil.
Right.
To get that shredded look, you actually kind of have to dehydrate yourself.
Yeah, it's not healthy. Don't aim for it, people.
Kingpin. Was that the guy, like the first villain you meet in the Spider-Man game?
Yes.
Okay. Because they don't call him Kingpin for a lot of that game, so I forgot.
Yeah, no, his name is Kingpin. He's the big boy, yeah.
Yeah, they just call him by his name. Villains don't give a shit about secret identities, do they?
It depends on the villain.
It's like, I am the supervillain Dave Filmer. Oh god, distant pain elementals. Can't wait to be done with you assholes. You're not gonna be in the next game.
But the game after that...
Yeah.
They will be in Doom Eternal because pain is eternal.
No kidding.
Man, I remember how fucking angry people were when they announced Doom Eternal, and in that fucking preview, the trailer they released, it showed an arch file, and people fucking lost their minds.
I was hype.
I hate
love
arch
the
files.
file.
I fucking despise arch files.
I love them.
I'm so sorry.
I think they're cool.
I think you need help.
Well, I've played as Archvile in the Doom Eternal multiplayer. They're kind of fun, very slow, which is kind of the opposite of how they are in Doom 2, where they're not fun and very fast. Ooh!
How did you avoid that?
I don't know. It went between my legs, I think.
Also, man, that pain elemental's going to fucking town.
Anyway.
Okay, that was just a waste.
Yes, it was, but it was the best waste of my life.
It was a waste, but cathartic waste.
Like vacations.
Damn.
It's just running out the clock, but it's in a nice place.
Yeah.
At least it should be. Until this year.
I mean, if you're at the beach, anything is more fun.
Robbery.
Thorn, that's why staycations are a thing.
That's just my life.
Yeah, that's kind of been the COVID experience.
Even before then, I realized just... Like, I always knew I was a homebody, but I never realized how much until quarantine happened, and I realized quarantine is just another term for my life.
Right. Like, the only thing that changed for me is that I work at home now. And you already did that.
Yeah.
I never realized how much of a fucking shut-in I was until I got a vitamin D test. Spoilers, it shouldn't be at 11. It should be at around 30 at a minimum.
Remember to go outside, folks. We're basically meaty plants.
I refuse.
I go to skate parks. I went to the Bro Bowl today. That's an outdoors park.
I refuse to go outside.
I forgot to wear sunscreen, though, so I mean, I fucked up in a different way. Haha.
Oh, about that hashtag neat life.
This is such a bad idea. I have 4 HP. I've got lost souls up the ass. I'm using a rocket launcher. You can tell I'm out of practice. Spoilers, I'm about to quick save with 4 health. See? It's great.
It's a pro gamer move.
Great timing on that quote. And I did edit out a very large number of attempts to get through what I'm doing with 4 health. I don't recommend it.
Okay, but in which of those attempts did you realize maybe I shouldn't stand in the exact same place where I got rocketed the first time?
It varied actually, because I died a lot in here, when I was trying to figure out how to avoid all these pinkies. See, the thing is here, if you use the chainsaw, you're kind of locked in place until they die. But with the burst damage of the punch, it gives you a bit more mobility. So I recommend doing that if you're like in a tight corridor with pinkies surrounding you everywhere and you can't move. Unless there's just one pinky, then please chainsaw.
Oh, they're trying to protect themselves.
Well, they're doing a shitty job and they deserve it.
Like lions at the zoo,
Aw.
trying to kill you.
Just shove your head between the grate, it'll be fine.
Give him a kiss.
Just a little smooch.
Right on the not lips.
I had the sudden memory that, like, I guess it was right before.
Of Jacob reaching his head through the bars of the zoo.
No, the zoos have plexiglass these days. I can't do that even if I want to, which I do. Anyway, I just had the sudden memory of the last time I went to the zoo right before quarantine, and we saw some foxes playing around. It was adorable.
Oh,
How nice.
Sounds pretty cute. Nice.
That's a hard jump to make. Now we're back here. We found the key, but then it teleported over here for some reason. Now we gotta get it from here.
Look, it is a strong, independent key who don't need no Doom guy. It can do whatever it wants.
Not anymore, because it now has a Doom guy.
How did you not get shot there?
I'm just fucking great at Doom 64.
It seemed more lucky, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
You know, that normally it's like, haha, I don't mean it. I'm gonna fake laugh to make a joke. That I didn't fake laugh. That was just me laughing. Hello.
That was a slick cut there.
Oh shit, I think I did put a cut that I was trying to hide in there, come to think of it.
It was very blatant.
I forget, I wasn't paying enough attention to the fading. That lost soul saw its future and wanted to make sure to avoid it. God damn it.
So did that Baron.
Hell Knight.
Hell Knight. Fucking, see what I mean?
Hell Knights are green, Barons are mean.
Not even colorblind, I just keep forgetting which color's which.
green is a knightly color. Red is a baronly color.
Yeah, like the Red Baron. There you go, the Red Baron. You think that's easy enough?
No, because I'm immediately gonna forget after this recording.
Well, luckily after Doom 64, the Hell Knights and Barons of Hell start looking, you know, distinct.
Significantly different. I blame Doom 3.
No, stand there a little longer.
Oh yeah, it's great. Well, you touch that, and it opens this secret. You gotta look out for the flashing panel. And we're taking care of the final secrets of Doom 64. Next level does not have any.
Cowards.
So touch this meat.
It looks like a hand doing the middle finger.
Touch the fuck you meat. Shoot that shoot that button, and you get a whole bunch of cells.
And then shoot that meat, you fuck.
I know it's behind this wall. Hello. Anyway, you get the computer area map here and some cells.
Bit late for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a good time to get it.
Yeah, I'm getting the last secret, fist pump.
Yeah, I love how, like, limp-wristed that slap looks.
It doesn't look as impactful as classic Doom, does it?
Like a GoldenEye karate chop.
It doesn't help that, like, these gloves are really goofy looking. Let's get out of here.
I don't think those are Kevlar.
Nah. No Kev. No Kevin in these gloves.
No Kevin or Lars.
All right. 24 minutes. I didn't edit out much.
I see you met the part-time.
Final Judgment, the final level of Doom 64: The Lost Levels. So all the secrets we got at the end of the last one are kind of useless because they give you a whole bunch of ammo here at the beginning and an Unmaker. What good is an Unmaker though? We don't have any demon keys. Well, this level is a ton of fun. We'll see why it's fun once I collect this ammo and this invincibility. As you can imagine, it's very slaughtery. This is a spectacular map, though. I'll show you why. Let's go! Hello.
Can't see dick.
Alright, so, Cyber Demon. Oh my god, look, the demon key buttons. The demon keys are all in this level. You gotta find them all. They're not that hard to find, but once you do... Oh yes, pistol starters. You get hyped because you can actually experience the full power of the Unmaker without having to play through the game.
This does look a lot like one of the last levels from the main game.
Yeah, it's similar for sure. But it has the added... It's designed a bit differently. I'd say it's a lot harder. and it has the added fun of going around the level finding the demon keys. There's one. All right, so we got a little bit of a powerful one now. Oh, I didn't mean to find the other one that quickly. Good guess, I suppose. All right, now that we have two, it's officially badass, so we can pretty much use this for the rest of the level. Oh, God, okay. Oh, 12! Ah, nope.
Man, this very much has a final level vibe to it, which I can appreciate, because just everything's slapped together.
Yes. It is so much fun just trying to avoid everything, because you want to kill everything with the Unmaker. So you're like, I'm only going to kill what's in my way. Everything else, you wait your turn. I think those lost souls killed each other.
Please, please, I can only kill so many people at once.
More cells. Give me all of the cells.
Just wait your turn. You'll die too.
Hey, thanks for the help, Arachnotron.
My belly and my dick.
That was its ass.
It went through. They're connected.
That's impressive.
Here's the last one. Everything die now.
I appreciate that you waited to shoot the Arachnotron before you got the key.
Right. I don't think we've killed a Cyber Demon with a fully powered up Unmaker before. Look how fast that thing went down.
I don't think you ever had the opportunity.
No, I think that once I got the third demon key, there weren't any Cyber Demons left. I may be totally wrong on that.
So what's the damage increase? If you know the actual numbers for each individual key you pick up, is it like just a straight plus 200 each time, or is it like algorithmic or something? Because that seemed fast.
I don't know the numbers. Doom's damage, it's not set like an RPG. It's got a lot of RNG to it. That's like, if you shoot a gun twice, it's likely not to do the exact same damage each time, even with like the pistol. So I don't know the exact numbers, but in layman's terms, a lot. A lot of damage. I don't even think I hit that imp. It very much looked like the laser went to the left of it, but its energy just killed it anyway.
It unmade enough of the air around its brain that the brain went to.
All right. Hey. Anyway. Put the demon keys in the demon slots. Hey, who's the wise guy? Come on. There's still a little bit more to do. I'm just like, I don't want to leave you assholes alive. Just a few mancubi. Damn, I left a lot. I'm getting sloppy. Luckily, I'm full on cells.
The wiki says 10 to 150 per shot.
Very nice.
I don't know what these numbers mean.
I assume that's damage.
Well, yes, obviously, but...
You can also open this to get some items, but the final boss is... Technically, it's another Mother Demon, but this is... In canon, this is her sister, the Sister Resurrector.
The anti-demon.
You pretty much. There's literally no difference. They're the same enemy, but that she just has a different name. Let's kill her! That was easy.
Wow, that was a fight, wasn't it?
Put it away. Hide it.
I like that quick save.
I thought I had to find the exit for a second. It was taking a minute to end. Alright, that's that. That's Doom 64, the main campaign. I keep forgetting we still have one fun level to do. But they also added this extra ending text, so it can even more clearly tie in as a canon prequel to Doom 2016. It's so funny when they try to put the word Doom into, like, dialogue. It feels so corny.
Later, losers, I'm off to go kill a Titan and get fucked up.
I guess it's the fact that they're using Doom as, like, a noun.
Which it is.
Well,
doesn't help that they try to capitalize it in the text. Ooh.
Anyway, I had to beat Hectic again because it didn't save my progress from my last one, from my last computer, but whatever. Here's the fun, the final fun level. It's probably the hardest one. This is actually the first time I beat it. It's got a bunch of arachnotrons. Continues to be... Night Dive continues to love their arachnotrons. The perimeter of this level is surrounded by Revenant missiles, but if you keep circle strafing, you'll have an easy enough time dodging them if you want to go around the perimeter, but your view of the arachnotrons is blocked for such a large amount of time when you do that, it might not be beneficial. So it's probably best to kind of stay within the inner sector to fight these things. Especially if you don't go around the perimeter, the Revenant missiles don't spawn.
Every time you say fun levels, I feel like you're saying it in the strongest of air quotes possible.
I mean...
It's what they're literally called within the game.
Yeah.
It can mean whatever they want it to mean.
I will say, I mean, they're not my favorite levels. I just kind of deal with them.
What is fun, really? How would you... Oh, fuck.
What would a fun level be without Cyber Demon? There's actually 2 of them. So let's take care of this. And I'm pistol starting this, so no Unmaker. Only the weapons that are given to me in the level. Let's fuck them up.
Let's fuck your own face up.
I appreciate you launching into the wall and still damaging them.
Yeah, that's a strategy. If you shoot the wall and then peek out from behind it immediately after, it's still hurt by the BFG tracers. So that can be very asshole-ish in old Doom multiplayer. There's apparently an exploit when you're playing like Doom 2 multiplayer, where if you hump a wall right, like either after or before you fire a BFG, the BFG's firing sound isn't made, so you can like sneak BFG people.
Yes, when you hump a wall just right.
1 health. Good time to save. Oh! Wait, I killed it, but I died. Does it count?
Oh my god.
It counts!
Oh my fucking god!
Pyrrhic victory.
This is such horseshit!
This feels like the only true end to Doom Guy's life. Because he will not stop fighting until his body can't take it anymore.
Doom Guy doesn't die. Doom Guy is eternal.
And with that,
Doom Dad.
that is the end of Doom 64. What did you guys think? I know it seemed like by the end of Doom 2, like the scenery was starting to get a bit repetitive. Was the new look and feel of the game enough to make it feel fresh?
Yeah, it did feel a lot fresher compared to Doom 2.
Yeah, it had a new vibe to it, and I can appreciate the new look. It kept it from feeling like more of the same. They weren't huge changes, but they were changes nonetheless, and it was enough to kind of freshen it up. Also, the new environments, I feel like, were a massive improvement.
Oh, yeah.
I think so too. The completely different atmosphere of the game just made it feel so unique. And it's kind of sad that it was very much overlooked at the time, because when Doom 64 came out, more like actual 3D first-person shooters were becoming the thing. You know, your Quakes. I don't know if GoldenEye was out at this point.
What year did 64 come out?
I think it was 97. I want to say 97.
GoldenEye was 97. So concurrent, at least.
Right. So yeah, like Doom was, at least the Doom engine was feeling so archaic at the time, so people weren't really as interested in it when it was actually coming out. But then retro gaming started becoming more of a thing. Doom's fan base persisted despite very few games coming out, despite the games that were popular being really old. And Doom 64 started getting more recognition. Which I guess convinced Bethesda to finally give it its own modern ports, even keeping the name Doom 64. I thought that if they were going to port Doom 64, they would change its name to what it was originally going to be called, Doom Absolution, so you weren't playing a game with 64 in the title on a PlayStation, which is still a bit weird.
I feel like brand recognition is very important here, which is why they kept the name.
Yeah, probably. They'd be like, Doom Absolution, well, this is weird and new. I don't want to play it.
Well, they give this new game that looks like dog shit.
Okay, but one more thing to discuss before we move on. is similar to the end of Doom 2. There is a game here we're not playing. And I want to take a moment to discuss about it because I don't think it deserves to be ignored. Doom 3. Torp, you have had your opinions on Doom 3 throughout these Let's Plays.
My opinions have mellowed out somewhat, but yeah. I still kind of like the shotgun in Doom 3, though. It's terrible, but in a way that works for the game.
Of all the things you've complained about, you like the shotgun, which is like one of the most panned things about the game.
I never said I liked it, but it's like, I appreciate it. Well, so basically, it's a tunnel shooter. It's a corridor shooter through and through, is what Doom 3 is.
It is. That's exactly why we're not Let's Playing it. I want to be super clear here. Doom 3 is a good game. It may be considered a great game. There's no such thing as a bad officially released Doom game. And if you like the mid to early 2000s horror games, like that style, you know what I'm talking about, like action horror, like kind of like Fear, other things I can't.
Fear's good, though.
Yeah, kind of like I can compare it a lot to Fear because it's technically a horror game, but you shoot a lot still and you have plenty of ammo. I definitely recommend the BFG edition or the Switch port, which is the BFG edition in all but name. Don't play the original because you can't carry a flashlight and a gun at the same time, and the game's dark as shit.
But it's hilarious beating things to death with your fucking mag light.
It only does so much, though.
It does piss all, but also it's funny.
So yeah, we're not skipping Doom 3 because it's bad. We're skipping Doom 3 because I don't have a lot to say about it. I don't think it's a particularly interesting game to watch, but I do recommend it for a bit of a different experience. And if you just like action horror games, I can definitely recommend playing it, especially like it's $10 most places. Absolutely worth it.
And there's been at least one Let's Play happening on the LP Beach alongside us of Doom 3.
Oh, good. Do you know who did it so you can give them a plug?
I'm going to quickly look it up.
All right.
Doom 3 is a strange beast, though, because it's essentially, they weren't quite sure where to go with Doom. So it's basically, do you go with the shooter aspect or do you go more with the horror? And they decided to go more with the horror, and it didn't really work.
Not entirely. That's an especially interesting way to look at it because apparently Doom was originally supposed to be a horror game. Just with the limitations of a DOS system, you can't really make it that actually scary. So it ended up being more of an action game, at least in the eyes of the players, even if it wasn't really what they wanted to do. So seeing Doom 3 kind of fulfilled that original desire was really interesting.
To draw a connection, it's kind of like the reason why Sonic 2 and Sonic CD exist. Which is the two groups had completely different ideas of what made Sonic Sonic. So Sonic CD was about the exploration aspect, and that's what they thought made it good, and Sonic 2 was more about the speed and the level design, and they thought that's what made it good.
Right. Didn't Carmack still work on Doom 3? Wasn't that before he left id? Yeah. So at least like it still had some hands of the original Doom creators, which was super interesting because the modern Doom games, John Romero, John Carmack, they have nothing to do with it.
Okay, I'm having trouble finding it because the LP Beach's search tab won't search for it because Doom is too common a word.
What?
Rhea Quackles, if any of y'all are watching, can you fix that? Because that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
To go back to the Doom 3 shotgun, the reason why I appreciate it is because it is built for a corridor shooter. It is the most astoundingly inaccurate shotgun you will ever witness in a video game, but it will peel shit apart if you are right next to it.
Yeah, I noticed that because when I'm shooting imps, like maybe 40% of the time they'll die in one shot, and the other 60% they take 5.
It has the worst, most massive spread, but it's built for these corridors that you are stuck in, and it expects you to just shove it directly in their fucking mouth.
That's true. One thing I don't really like about Doom 3 that made me have like a joke vendetta about it for years is a lot of the designs, they don't look very they don't look very true to the original, which is one thing, but a lot of them just don't look good. Caco demons look like literal dung balls. I hate it.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of the designs are very not good.
Like the only enemies that really retained their old look were like Revenants, the Mancubus, but the Mancubus sucks in that game, so like it's barely worth a damn.
Funny enough, though, the Hell Knight kept its look.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it kind of needed a new look to begin with, but still.
Yeah, because it did not have a look of its own at all.
Okay, found it. So the LP is by Blastinus.
Blastinus. All right.
Blastinus.
So in replacement for our not doing a Doom 3 LP, go watch that one. I'm sure it's great. But Next time, we're hopping right past Doom 3 to the next generation of Doom as we play the 2016 reboot, just called Doom, more colloquially known as Doom 2016.
Is Doom Guy even in Doom 3, or is that just a random Marine?
It's supposed to be Doom Guy. I don't think Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal make many references to Doom 3, so I don't know how canon it is, but it's supposed to be him.
Let me tell you about the extensive Doom protagonists page on the Doom Wiki. Now they explore at length.
Dude, A, we don't have time. B, I super have to pee.
There's a wall of fucking text, let me tell you.
See you next week, everybody. Next week, we get some good shit. Bye-bye.
Pre-Rip and Tear.